Yes, student. Now, here is a graph plotted against the product of pressure volume and the pressure. Okay, if it is increases or decreases. Getting? Now, student, the content is behavior of real gases, that is the deviation of real gas behavior from the ideal gas behavior. Okay, actually, when the graph is plotted against the pressure of the product of pressure volume against the pressure for many of the gases, the observation is given, which is as this line is for ideal gas, that is this behavior is for ideal gas. Means what? Means ideal gas means what? It follows Boyle's, Charles and Avogadro's law. Like here, according to Boyle's law, Boyle's law, okay, have seen we have seen that what? That the product of pressure volume always must be remains what? Constant at all pressure. At all pressure. If it is correct, then what? Then for any of the gas, even if increase or decrease the pressure, the product of pressure volume must remain same, and we should obtain the line parallel to the axis, just parallel to the axis. This will be for ideal behavior of the gas. But what we are observing, the actual observation is what? The actual observation is for non-polar gas like helium. Okay, it deviates from ideal behavior and it shows the positive deviation. This is for what? Positive deviation. Getting from the ideal behavior. If we are observing for H2 molecule, okay, He is completely stable molecule and completely non-polar molecule. Okay, H2 molecule, again it shows the positive deviation at constant temperature, but when we are observing for carbon monoxide and CH4 like little polar molecule, okay, although CH4 is also considered as non-polar, but it is not a perfectly non-polar. Okay, it has some polarity. In case of CO, it is a complete polar molecule. So as the nature of molecule gets changed, and when the graph is plotted against product of pressure volume and pressure, it is observed that as the pressure increases at the constant temperature, that is 273 Kelvin temperature, first they deviates negatively. Okay, that is what? Deviation. Which type of deviation? Negative deviation. But as again the pressure increases, okay, now they start behaving to ideal gas, but even at more pressure, that is if more pressure is increases, now their deviation becomes what? Positive. That is what? The product of pressure volume increases more and more. For more polar molecule, if the nature of the gas is changed at the same pressure, their deviation is again too much high as compared to methane molecule. So now the question arises, what are the reason of this deviation of real gas from the ideal behavior? Getting? So the two question arises. First question is, why do real gases deviates from ideal behavior? And the question number two is, what are the conditions under which gases deviate from ideality? That is what should be the condition? I told you one of the conditions, that nature of the gases. nature of the gases, like it is perfectly non-polar, okay, while the other gases have some polarity, isn't it? But besides of it, is or are there some more reason to which the real gases behaves from ideal behavior? To see this behavior of real gases, actually very first again we have to see and we have to observe the postulates of kinetic molecular theory. In kinetic molecular theory, there are two main postulates, and on the basis of this observation, it was observed that these two postulates, okay, are not perfectly correct. These two postulates are not perfectly correct under all conditions. Okay, that means the postulates given in kinetic molecular theory hold very good or having the perfect nature only when the two conditions are applied. The two conditions are what? If the temperature is very high and the pressure is very low. Are you getting? That is, the kinetic molecular theory postulates are not applied at all conditions. They applied only in the two conditions. If the temperature is very high, that means what? If the temperature is high, then the molecular kinetic energy will be more, because the kinetic energy is directly proportional to temperature. And if kinetic energy is more, then they will freely move from here to there. Are you getting? And then they will behave like ideal gas. And second one is, if the pressure is very low. So if the pressure will be very low, at that pressure they will occupy more and more space. That is, there will be enough intermolecular spaces between the molecule, therefore they can be compressed, okay, very easily, isn't it? Now the answer is what? There is no force of attraction between the molecules of gases. Actually, this is not correct. If it were correct, then we can never solidify or liquefy the gases. Okay, but the kinetic molecular theory says that there is no force of attraction. Besides of no, we have to use negligible force of attraction at particular condition. But if the conditions are changed, the force of attraction between the molecule gets generates. That is why the gases can be liquefied, or the liquefied gas can be even solidified. Are you getting? The second one is, volume of gases molecules are negligible as compared to volume occupied by them, that is volume of the vessel or container. Again, this is possible only at high temperature and low pressure, but at ordinary temperature and ordinary pressure it does not have good hold, that is, it is not perfectly correct. So actually what happens at low temperature and high pressure? Now the molecules come close, and when they come close to each other, now as compared to actual volume occupied by them and the volume of the gases can be compared. There is no negligible comparison, but now the comparison will arise. Are you getting? Because now the actual volume will become less as compared to volume. Okay, as compared to volume means what? When we compress the gas, that is besides of low pressure, if the pressure is high, then molecule will come close, like here. You can understand it like that. Suppose this was the earlier volume, okay, where the gases molecules are freely move and behaves ideally. But if the pressure is high, that is against kinetic molecular theory postulates, If the pressure is high, means if you start pressuring this container, okay, and the container is movable, then what? Now the actual volume will become this one, and all these gases molecule will come close to each other. And now here the actual volume occupied by the gas, that is this volume occupied by the gas, and the volume of gaseous molecule, okay, will not remains negligible, but there is now what? We can compare the volume. So now we have to what? Correct these two postulates. Getting? And thus now we will generate the gas equation, or say real gas equation.